Oh, wait, am I doing the content warning this time? Okay. Brightside Masks RPG contains content that is not suitable for younger audiences and may be triggering to some, including topics of strong language, death and dying, struggles with loss, depictions of illness, dissociation, and a lot of high-pitched fanboy screaming? Huh. Regardless, stay safe out there, and I hope this finds you in good spirits. I hope the spirits are good.
So the bell rings! It's another horrible, horrible week at Brightside. By this point, you are finished with week number 1, and you are now tackling week number 2. The weekend was kind of insane for a lot of you.
I just have dry mouth. Don't mind me.
As long as it's not contagious.
Yeah, as long as it's not contagious.
It is.
Miss Hoshia drags herself to the front of the room. She has a coffee cup, but it's empty, and she's just carrying it like it's full. You're a little worried about this woman right now, but she goes up there, and she just has a broken pencil in her hand, and she just taps the board twice. She just wants you to look at it. And then she actually looks at it real quick, realizes that it's been kind of sabotaged, and just sort of like rubs her temples and sighs. I have a very simple assignment today, class. If we can take it seriously. Is anybody down to, oh, I don't know, do an assignment and get a grade and participate in school?
Do we get to drink a lot of water?
I would love for you to drink water.
Have you gotten any sleep?
Yeah, of course. She says, just like looking at her coffee cup, and like she goes to drink from it, and then realizes nothing in it, and then she like narrows her eyes, like,
Amari makes a face.
Enough about me. She pulls out her clipboard from behind the podium, literally reads off something that she had pre-written down. Class, today we will be doing a partner assignment. I want you to find a pair, organize yourselves into pairs, and we will be assigning you a hero or villain to research. It's going to be another research project, because I'm running out of ideas. And she just sort of like sets the clipboard down. I'll give you all a couple minutes to pick your pairs. Don't run. And don't break anything. Talking to you, Lucid. She sits down, and Lucid's just like, damn it!
So, Nuby raises his hand.
Yes, Nuby?
Is it alright if I can work alone on this project this week? I think I feel some vibes going on around in the room at the moment.
No. She goes back to her computer.
Teacher? I have a question, teacher.
Yes, Connor.
Can Comfort Crap be my partner?
No. Pick a living, breathing classmate. You have plenty. You can find one that doesn't.
Aliens breathe.
Lucio touches his chest like, oh, can I? Soshia suffers.
Good.
So, Class F, pick your partners.
Can I be Miranda's partner?
Yes. So you walk over to Miranda, and she's just like, oh, hey, how are you feeling? Are you still
A bit better.
okay?
I was wondering if you wanted to be partners with the project. I kind of feel like there's a little of not the best idea to. There's a lot of people in this class I feel like are maybe not on best terms. Don't like me, I think.
Oh,
So,
same.
I would like to be your partner because we haven't had. But you're awesome though. I want to get to know you better. I think you're awesome. You're kind. And you'd be a good friend and a good partner to work with.
Visibly blushing. She's just like, I mean, yeah, okay. Yay! Triangle table buddies. She like winks at you and does finger guns.
Moose Chio, wanna be my partner?
Oh,
Hope you don't mind me drinking water a lot.
no, water is the essence of life. Please drink it.
I gotta have to at this point.
And this partnership, it seems very sudden. Gio is just like scratching the back of his head, just, I'm not sure how I feel. But yes, we can do the paired assignment together.
Cool. I was just, we need a partner. I just thought maybe we could work together. You're not human, so you probably won't get infected by me.
That is true. When did you take Saturni's seat?
Okay. Oh shoot, I'm out of water. Teacher, can I go to the water fountain, refill this bottle?
Yes, if you're not back in 10 minutes, I'm sending the bots after you.
Wow, that's 9 more minutes than last time.
Everybody in the room's kind of noticed, like, she's kind of gotten bitter, she's kind of gotten snappy, but it's kind of good.
Who doesn't hate Nuby right now?
There is Shark Boy.
Ooh.
He knows what you did. He's just sort of like eyeballing you like there's that shady raccoon kid.
Be like one of the moments be like everybody picks their partner and then they're just left with those two and you're just like, yeah, this is not gonna end well.
So yeah, in the meantime, Lophii was kind of chatting with the group, and then she noticed Amari coming over. She came freaking flying over, just like, Amari!
Lophii.
Do you want to be my partner?
Oh, sure.
Yay! Okay. Because, like, I've been wanting to talk to you about, stuff. I'll just tell you later.
She just sort of like sits down and she like kicks her feet excitedly, just like,
I have a partner.
Yeah, you sure do. Yeah, I've also been wanting to talk to you about stuff.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, sure. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
you hear Alyssa just being like, who wants to be my partner? We're gonna do such a great job, and like everybody leaves.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Oh, come on, guys! I'm smarter than I look!
Amari, who was considering Lucid as a partner.
So he doesn't look very smart.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you're my partner! And then Kifa's just like, no! No, please, no, anybody else! Like, seriously, anybody else! And then Lucid's just like, nope, you're stuck with me! And Kifa cries a little. Caspian just sort of like narrows his eyes at Nuby like, can I work alone?
I'm kind of feeling the same
Miss
thing.
Hoshia's
Can
just
I
like-
work alone?
No, you two will work together. Caspian's just like,
Alright.
great. He sort of presses a button on his headphone set and he's like, yeah, not gonna complain.
Nope, no complaints over here.
Teacher, are you okay?
Everything's fine, she says, tapping her notebook. You're each gonna be individually assigned a hero or villain, but you just got to do your work together, basically. So, Amari, you're gonna be studying Cephtus. Oliver, you have Queen Bee. Nuby, you have Whiplash. Mushio, you have Golden Light. Saturni, you have a Headless Herald. Sylvia, the Red Moons. Toby, Red Spark. Connor, you have Tempest. Lucid, Enigma. Kifa, Kill Switch. Raven, Caspian. Caspian, Shrieking Nightmare. Raji, Mr. Machinukapana. Lophii, Dr. Cosmo. Sam, you have Tsunami. Miranda, you have Promise. You have until the end of the day, and you can leave the classroom if you need to gather information outside. The library is open, and the grades are in your hands. And she sort of goes back to her desk and just literally lets you go free. And this is the part where I say, roll plus mundane!
I got
my
that
boy
-2, baby.
Whiplash.
Let's go.
Jeez, I got an 11.
Look at me with my 8.
Alright.
Hey, I got a good hit.
So, on a miss, you get no information about who you're supposed to study, and you're gonna fail. Mark a condition.
Oh.
Did anybody fail? Amari! You get to start this off marking a condition! What are you gonna mark for failing this grade?
I'm pivoting between guilty and hopeless. I'll do guilty.
Okay.
Guilty!
So,
Guilty.
on a 7 to 9, you get all the details you need to pass. Mark potential. So, Nuby, you get to mark a potential and you're going to pass. And then on a 10 plus, you get to personally meet the figure or someone related to the figure and pass with flying colors. Clear a condition and mark potential.
Clear condition. I don't have a condition, so
Yep.
just mark
I have
potential.
held guilty for
You know what? You're coming out of it, Sam. Talking to their partners, there's a little bit of chatter amongst the classroom. When suddenly, Toby Ricardo, you show up to class, kind of late.
Hi. Yeah, great. Hi. No, it's fine. I didn't have to figure anything out. What? Oh god, what's happening? Oh god, what's
Oh, hey,
happening?
Toby.
Hey, Amari.
Miss
Oh,
Hoshia's
hey,
just
Amari.
tapping her pencil like, Mr. Ricardo, where were you?
Hi. It's a weird and long story.
All right, take a seat next to Oliver. He's your partner for the day. You're going to
okay.
be studying Blue Spark.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh my god, I'm so ready for this.
Toby, go ahead. Roll me plus mundane. This is our assignment for the day. Damn, you just got really lucky, dude!
We're ready for this.
Bye, guilty. What?
Wait, is Lophii failing as an extension of me failing?
Yes.
Oh,
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
I screwed us both over with my mundane!
You arrive. You step on a kind of cursed rug as you enter.
Amari walks in with Lophii, kind of like looking around, just, alright.
Whoa, you have such a big house!
Oh, I do. We just moved in, so and we've got whoa, Lophii. Oh,
Lophie's just admiring your family
Yeah,
photos.
Ooh, I have these in my house too.
hey mom, dad, I'm home.
Your mom comes around the corner. Oh, you're home early.
Well, we got a class project to do, and got a friend here who I think Nico can help because it's about a superhero that he really likes. You know, the one Cosmo,
Oh.
Dr. Cosmo.
That one. Your mom looks troubled.
Yeah.
Oh, the Cosmo one.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
Yes. Cosmo.
your father and I are tackling the dish demon that was left behind this morning. But after that, we'll be cooking on the grill. Lophii, you're welcome to stay for dinner if you'd like. And Lophie just sort of like looks at you all like, your toothy grin is kind of alarming. you try not to flinch at it. I think your brother's upstairs.
Fun beating the dish demon. I wish you luck in your great battle. Look
You
up
have
this
demons
way.
in your house?
Yes. In fact, we have many demons. In fact, there's one upstairs right now. Let me tell you, we gotta be really careful to sneak past her.
Okay,
Right? Don't
okay.
worry, don't be scared. It's fine. It's fine. She's harmless, I promise you. If she hurts you, I will kick her in the
Oh,
shins.
I'm good at that. I can do that too.
So y'all transcend the stairs,
Alright, and we're heading
which
up.
Lophie is literally hopping on each individual step, just like she's having a good time.
God. Amari's like also like semi playing along, and it's just like looking around each corner. Like he kind of like goes back here or pees back here and like looks over the corner like both ways. Like, yeah, all right, coast clear.
Okay.
Let's go.
Rush.
Well, this is my room. I don't know if we're gonna study in here because Nico's actually
Oh.
upstairs, but they opened the door and
Whoa, it's a mess!
of course it
You have a
is.
living room in your bedroom?
They say proudly.
Whoa.
Yep.
Ooh. You have lots of colorful paintings. Did you do these?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh.
They kind of like tip their head
You
back
have
embarrassed
paintings
a
on
little
your
bit.
wall? I can't do that in my room.
In fact, I encourage you here. Come here.
She's so excited.
Like they start like grabbing a couple. They start like grabbing a couple different color bottles of paint, and they start like putting them on the platter, the palette, and kind of mix up some water, and then just like extend it out to Lophii for like her to put her hand in or like grab a paintbrush or something and start going to town.
Oh
on the
yeah,
wall
she
if
takes
wants.
her whole entire monster hand and just shoves it in the paint, like runs over and is like,
This is gonna be
awesome! And then she like puts both of her hands just like pow right on the wall. And then she takes them off and she's just like,
whoa!
Hey, the work
That
of
was-
a true artist.
That was so freeing. I've never been able to do that. My mom is so strict. How do your parents not get mad?
Well, I guess they're pretty lenient with me, because I guess maybe they don't care as much? I'm not sure. Anyways, it's fun because I get to do stuff.
she sort of like is like painting a little bit more stuff on the wall and then looks over like, oh,
We're supposed to be doing school.
Oh, yeah, we are. Okay, Amari quickly just, like, puts the paints away and, heads back towards
But if we
the
finish
door.
early, I want to paint you
Alright,
another picture.
This way.
This time, not
Oh,
as
sounds
sloppy. I
fun.
was rushing.
she says like she has like this little pride to her like,
Oh, I wasn't trying.
Sounds
Whoa,
good
you guys
to
have a
me. I will
surfboard!
try and paint you something, too.
As a table?
That we do.
That's innovative.
Apparently, Amari says with like a little bit of disdain in their voice.
Oh! Are we going up this very creepy, suspicious ladder?
Yep, don't worry. The demon we already passed up. This one's
so-
safe. Don't worry, I vetted him. Knock knock.
Yo!
You open the door,
Heyo.
and
Handshake.
Yeah!
password?
Alright, we're good.
He, like, literally almost falls
Okay,
over.
oh, yeah, I forgot to say don't freak out.
She, like, hides behind you all nervous, kind of embarrassed.
Alright,
Amari. Next time you bring an alien in my room, you might want to warn me, because, like, I have a lot of alien equipment in here. I don't know how that's gonna affect them. But, like, is it, like, a real
Listen,
alien? Like,
alright.
is this a real alien?
Last time you... No,
I'm
I
not-
don't
I'm
think
not an alien.
so.
At least I don't think so.
She says, thinking really hard.
I'm 80% sure
yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
an
what she said.
alien.
Oh, so you must be like a Joshua then.
Yeah, I think part. Kind of.
She gets a little visibly nervous at that.
Anyways, we are here for an assignment. Because I know God well you can mouth off about Dr. Cosmo. And it just so happens that Lophii had gotten Dr. Cosmo as an assignment to learn about. So please do share your wisdom and knowledge. Amari, like, kind of plops down in crisscross applesauce.
Oh, where do I even begin? Half my walls are Dr. Cosmo. I mean,
God.
she's like a goddess amongst earthlings.
So-
like, we are to bow in her presence. Lophie's taking notes.
Amari is rolling their eyes and just kind of like, you know, jumping the figures on the bottom of the floor and just like looking off. This is a GM question. How's the ghost doing?
Oh, allow me to show you. Ghost is just following along happily. You can most certainly extend your senses, if you wanted to try to speak to the ghost.
Alright, give me 2 seconds and let me roll.
Ah!
So I will extend my senses.
Excellent. And you can directly speak to this ghost, and this ghost realizes it. The ghost like blinks and looks at you as if it's just noticed you, as if it's just for the first time seeing you, and sort of like approaches you and hovers around you and is like tilting its head at you.
Amari's like partially like they're still like staring off into space as this whole like other conversation is happening. They're like a part of them to the ghost is kind of like now present, like it wasn't before. And well, after a minute, they do speak up, like in the ghost conscious world, not like by mouth. Are you Lophii's sister?
I am Lophii. I don't have a sister, just a brother.
Oh. Well, that's strange. Why are you out of body?
I am?
She looks a little confused. Like she looks very confused. She's not quite sure what that means, and like she's sort of looking at herself and looking at you, not registering that she's apparently also standing right here. She's very confused.
I guess that one's a touchy subject then. Oh, what was the artifact? What was up with the artifact that Sam broke?
Oh.
I don't... Why were you guys so... Amari's, like, really struggling to find words here. Like, as they're, like, spacing out, they're, like, really, really trying to, like, recollect on the memory of what happened and what they saw during that incident. Why were you guys near that artifact? Is it important to you?
It's bad. It's bad. And I knew it, but it called to us, and it called to me. I don't know how to explain it. It felt important in that I was a part of it, and that it was a part of me. And when it broke, I don't know what, I don't, something, it feels like,
She's having a hard
It's a-
time
it's a-
describing how she feels about it being broken.
Amari's, like, muttering to themselves, like, really, like, Sam broke it. I'm sorry that happened, and I'm sorry I couldn't do anything about it. I wish I could. And I'll leave you alone, but the last thing I wanted to ask is, do you remember the ones who were with you? The two ghosts that were with you?
Oh. Well, I didn't know them for very long. It was only a few minutes before it was broken that I had spoken to them. I didn't know their names, but the doggy was really cute.
Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to know. Thank you. I'm sorry.
I don't know why you're sorry.
Is that?
Was that your friend?
It's- Yeah. Yeah, that was my friend. And nod a little bit, like, to themselves and, like, goodbye. Closes down the connection with Lophie's ghost. Just for now, though. And they snap back to reality.
Where Nico has not shut up, and Lophie is just like scrambling to write things down. There's like papers on the floor, like she was trying her damnedest, and you could see she gave up on writing halfway through and just started drawing. She's trying so hard.
Whoa.
The information that Lophie received, Dr. Cosmo is kind of a mystery. They're a space traveler. She's one of the first transgender heroes of the modern era. She rivals, nothing. It is unknown. She will not tell anybody who she rivals because she fears, Earthlings might be in danger if she tells them. And that's all Lophie got. And as Nico is now, like, standing, like, in the Dr. Cosmo position, like, and one day, someday, Dr. Cosmo will defeat, whoever she is supposed to defeat. I don't know, some, like, evil, like, alien thing that's gonna, like, eat our entire world or something. I don't know. She won't tell us because, like, I guess, like, it'll change something or, space anomalies and time, tiny, messed up stuff. All that good stuff.
You about done? I know you're never really done, but, like, is it enough so that...
Sure, I mean, I could have gone on and on and on and on and on, but... Yeah, I guess that's basically what you need to know.
Sounds good.
I need some water.
How about you, Lophie? You doing
Lophie's
alright?
just like,
You alright? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have let him mouth off at you too much.
I learned a lot. He's a very good teacher. It's very loud, and he lost me a little bit there.
Lophie's just like,
I've learned more from him than I have our regular teachers, so...
Miss Hoshia tries. Oh, wait, what's his name again? I'm sorry. I don't even know if I know his name.
His name's
Thank you, Nico.
no problem, and if you ever need someone to talk about Dr. Cosmo with, you know where I'm at, because I could talk all day. Or, if you just want to study aliens together, or maybe we can find out if you are an alien, I have plenty of time and plenty of resources. I can help you with that problem. Lophie's just sort of like, I'm okay. Just like goes down the ladder, like, man.
Alright.
Okay, see yourself. Bye.
Bye.
I'll be rotting up here.
Yeah, alright, we get it. Come down for dinner when it's ready.
Make me.
I'll do it!
No, actually don't, please.
Alright.
He seems a little scared. Having uncontrollable scary powers has its perks. Y'all head to the library. It was obviously not just your idea, it was pretty much everyone's idea to go to the library, because where else are you gonna get information? So you see Caspian, he's got a couple books on the table, he looks like he's just intently kind of working by himself, like, definitely avoiding talking to you.
Yep, I got a few books on Whiplash, and as I read, I look over to Caspian, who is still by his lonesome, listening to his music, probably not paying attention to what I'm doing. I clear my throat. Caspian?
Yes?
So, since who you're starting is a villain and mine is a hero, maybe we can talk about the battles that they had between each other. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I personally know Whiplash.
Okay. Well,
I think you might want to work on gaining your trust with me a little bit, kid. I mean, don't think I don't know what happened at REEF.
okay, Look, did I become a little bit too interested in certain items? Yes. And, I can't help myself. But that was then, and this is
been
now. We can
3 days.
at least try to move on and try and get a good grade.
I don't know. Can we? He closes the book and he sort of looks serious. Why should I give you information about my teammate when you've clearly proven to be that you're not trustworthy?
Okay, look, I just wanted to get some more extra information for our class. That's it. Is there anything else you want me to say?
No, I don't want you to say anything. I want you to do it. I want you to prove it.
Okay, well then, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to just go out and apologize to everyone of how much of a jerk I was trying to take certain items?
This is worthless. He just takes his stuff and he gets up. I'm not necessarily in this school to learn anything. I'm just here to keep an eye on you because you can't be trusted, and it's clear why. Yeah, he moves over here.
This is supposed to be a team project?
He ignores you. He turns on his headset.
Unbelievable.
Meanwhile, Oliver, Toby, how's your studying going? I mean, you comic book nerds, you guys got heroes.
At this point, Oliver already has a stack of books, and he's muttering to himself as he's scribbling just tirelessly through one of his notebooks. He's next to Toby, but he has not looked up in at least 10 minutes.
Oh, that sounds about right. Literally, just in the same way. I'm just why can't it be red spark?
Oh man, where's that? Hey, Toby, do you have the sheet that has all the things, the requirements?
Yes, you do. Actually, I just realized. Hey, Oliver, roll plus mundane for me. Your mundane rocks, dude. You get to clear condition and you get to mark potential.
I don't remember. For some reason, I forgot to write down if there was a word maximum, and I don't know how I could possibly write about this and not, there's just so much to put down.
So yeah, y'all might notice that
If we keep it at 5...
these two are walking and talking right here! How convenient!
But...
Oliver hasn't noticed. He's still, rustling through papers.
Dude, I'm literally right there, dude.
What are you talking about? I'm trying to find the syllabus. Maybe it's in there.
There's a B. There's
Caspian starts talking to them. You can't really hear what they're talking about, but they're all three talking.
Toby, we are in a library. You were being way too loud.
in the library.
Who's in the library?
Behind you. The spark and the beat. And I just grab his head and physically turn. Look.
They're looking at you now. They're really weirded out by y'all being really sus.
I can't. Toby, why did you say that? I can't talk to them yet.
We can ask them what they want to be written and stuff. I mean, if we keep it
I don't have any notes yet.
Oh, look!
I don't have a
two
framework for this
people
conversation.
who are clearly in need of your help,
questions down.
teachers. Why don't you help these poor, troubled students? Caspian winks at you and gives you a thumbs up, just like his icon. They come over!
What? Nuby just looks dumb. Nuby just looks dumbfounded, be like, "Really? You're willing to help them and not your own
Caspian
project?"
just shrugs and is They didn't betray me. They actually helped me. One of them saved my life. He winks at Toby.
Caspian, wait. My man, he's someone in need.
Oh!
Caspian, I can't talk to these heroes. I haven't written interview questions
Toby.
yet.
You want to roll to provoke? I want to see if that hit, because what you just said, there's someone in need, be a hero. I like that. I want you to roll to provoke.
Okay.
Let's see if you can save Nuby's grade. Nice. Caspian hears that and he sort of looks at you and his cocky little smile fades and he's yeah, you're right. Not being the better person, am I? Well, guess I will learn something from this school, huh? And he sits back down and he's like, alright, this is your second chance, Nuby.
God, oh my god.
Alright. I am genuinely sorry that I split from the team and did my own thing. It was just a lot of trinkets, and usually when I go to a new place with a lot of new inventions. I get too excited. Guess that's a little raccoon in me, I guess.
He chuckles at that.
I'm willing to make it up and actually be able to do things the right way, as you would say.
Right.
I just need some information about Whiplash, and hopefully we'll be able to get things together to get a decent grade.
Alright. And if you know anything about Shrieking Nightmare, that I don't already know, you can always let me know. Whiplash. Oh, where do I start with Whiplash? Whiplash he's a member of the Archipelago. I'm a member of the Archipelago. I'm, like, one of the youngest members.
Archipelago.
Whiplash he's the dude that wears pink all the time. He has, like, really luscious blonde hair that I'm not jealous of at all. His power is, he's freakishly fast. He has super speed. He's definitely living the speedster life, too. He lives up to that sort of lifestyle where he goes fast all the time and he just sort of rushes through things. He's kind of an asshole, not gonna lie. But he started off his gig as sort of like modeling. He's like, better at the perception of heroism than actually committing heroism himself. He likes to do the looks of hero and not the actions of hero. As you can imagine, we don't get along very well. I had to work very hard to be here. He just had to look good.
Yeah.
I'm being a little biased, I realize. He sort of scratches back of his head like,
I mean, hey, I'm more of a brains type of person, so I can understand that when it comes to people who, quote-unquote, look more attractive, isn't really the best strong suit when it comes to heroic standards.
Yeah. It's just sort of what modern heroism's kind of like. You have to have the looks too, unfortunately. I mean, look at comic books and stuff. Only the ugly guys are the villains, right?
That's for sure.
Sad as it is. That is our reality. And I hope to fix that a little bit, because from where I'm from, that's, you know, actions are who you are. It's never about looks, but...
Yeah, I have my own dirty laundry to clean up. That's why I'm here. Just being able to figure things out.
Yeah, why exactly are you here, anyway?
Let's just say it's a parental issue.
Oh. Yikes. He's sort of like... I'm lucky my parents are pretty accepting and, well, when you get the king's blessing to come to the surface, they couldn't really tell me no. It's kind of good we're all here. I mean, I never thought I'd be exposed to so many villains at once. But hopefully we'll fight alongside each other and not with each other. Yeah, because for a minute, they're not happy with you. He just sort of, like, looks down.
I kind of get that a lot. Not really known to be the best to work with everyone. Kind of seems the purpose.
You'll learn. I learned. I'm still learning, obviously. He looks a little nervous at that, just like a little like, oh, don't tell anyone.
Hey, your secret's safe with me.
He sort of like winces. He's definitely still not trusting you. Like that phrase coming out of your mouth, he's like,
Nuby just smirks and then continues. Alright, let's continue start figuring this out.
So about Shrieking Nightmare. And he starts going and rambling about that, and meanwhile at the fanboy table. So yeah, two real-ass heroes just like sit in these little kitty chairs and just like smile at you like... Hi. They're just both sitting there like, do you need help with something?
Oliver is doing this really awkward smile where he's like smiling is like super big, but he's also fighting back tears. And he
Oliver, I'm gonna tell you right now, Blue Spark's your freaking hero. He is a dual life kind of hero. Like, he's a teacher by day and like a crime fighter by night. Like, this dude is like everything you aspire to be. So yeah, Blue Spark's just sort of like looking, like he like picks up your paper and looks at like what you're doing, and he's just like, you ever think you're overthinking it a little bit?
Yes, exactly what you said. Yes, exactly what you said. You're Blue Spark. You're great. You're Queen Bee, and you're
They both just like
Hi.
look at each other. They just start
Uh-huh.
laughing so hard. Oh, it's always awkward the first week. Everybody always puts us on this pedestal, and it's like, well, outside of this, I'm a dad, and that's like what I do, and I work at a school. He's just sort of like looking around, like, yeah.
I hadn't. You were right. I hadn't thought of that, so I guess I should probably have thought harder, so that I could have thought of the fact that maybe I was overthinking this.
I just stare at Oliver real quick, like looking for like emotional support, but I realize he's just broken. I'm just like,
Queen Bee notices this, and she's just like, they always do this to us. They always make you do assignments about us, and honestly, I don't think that's the best way to learn. I think the way to learn is to do it yourself. You can study us all day long, and you can know our stories all day long, but what matters is your story and your studies. So, how about we help you get this grade? And...
Wait, hold up, 1 second. Oliver's pulling out his phone, and he has a voice
oh my
recording
god.
app, and he pulls it out, and he starts the recording, and he says, okay,
Blue Spark sort of is just like, he sits there and he's like, well, okay, my name's... And he stops. Blue Spark. See, I became a hero, sort of after my brother. I live in his shadow. And I don't resent him at all. I mean, I'm really happy for him. He's really successful, and he's, you know, he does the big-time hero stuff. I do the small-time hero stuff. I'm the little guy. And I feel like, in a way, we kind of need more of that nowadays. Because, yes, while there is, like, catastrophic events where heroes have to save the world, there's also day-to-day catastrophic events of someone stealing my car, or, you know, somebody's getting mugged on the street, and those are just as life-changing. So I'm more of, like, the better of the neighborhood than the better of the world. Sometimes I take on tasks from Aegis, sometimes I will go and do some big-time hero stuff, but I mostly just stick around here with you kids, keeping you out of trouble. That's enough work for one hero, if not a team of heroes. He laughs and he, like, takes a sip of his coffee and he, like...
And then I look at Queen Bee like, and you? You're Bee? Queen?
My story is well suited for the school. I was born with the power to speak all languages. I also have some emotion manipulating capabilities. It was not easy to control.
I tense up at that.
Yeah. I was on a dark path. I did not know how to control this gift I was given, and I would hurt people out of fear. Eventually, I did get help. I did end up going to a different villain reformation school. You might have heard of it. It's called Arch Academy. It's an old place now. But I started out as a young hero. I did the dual life as well. I eventually learned my powers were from outer space, and I became really interested in that part of this universe, just what's beyond this Earth, and I got tangled up in all sorts of alien affairs. My whole entire team from Arch was made of aliens, so by nature I was always curious about that world, and push came to shove, I stepped into a leadership position in Hive, and, well, I was labeled as the world's most average hero. I just did too much at once. I took on so much, and I still do so much, and, well, I can't be the best hero, and I do have my failures. I'm at least trying to make that up by being here and being what I needed when I was young. She sort of, like, realizes y'all are, like, in, like, hysterics, probably. She's just like, I'm sorry if I struck a chord.
No,
You're fine. It's you know, we asked you a question and you answered it. So
yeah, good answer. Yeah.
While Oliver was holding the recording, his phone in one hand, he was furiously scribbling a sketch in his notebook of Blue Spark. And so he's like, so kind of off topic and maybe not really quite as relevant. If somebody was to, for example, make a replica of your costume, would you have any tips for them on how, like, maybe pro tips, things to avoid?
Mr. He thinks about it. Give her to the cape. I've almost died twice just because of that stupid cape. It looks cool, but I got caught in a tree once and it was not fun.
No. Capes.
Capes are dumb, overrated. You could tell that to my brother too when you meet him someday. Queen Bee just sort of looks at him like, oh, don't be ridiculous. Capes are... You can't be a hero without a cape. I mean, come on, it's just tradition. Blue Spark's just like, hey, this is the next generation. We're gonna kill the capes, right?
Yeah, there's actually quite a few current modern heroes who don't have capes in their costumes for that very reason, actually. And, you know, the... usual like cape detachment mechanisms are sometimes clunky and have been known to fail, so a lot of heroes are actually ditching them in the current generation of costumes. I'm sorry, Miss Queen Bee, I didn't mean to be disrespectful.
She's holding her hands together, just like so happy. She's just like, oh, you're already so knowledgeable. And I suppose you would say the same about masks?
Certainly, some heroes are going without masks now, but I mean, some of them well, Blue Spark here, for example, who don't want to endanger those around them. I think it's still at least somewhat relevant, depending on the hero, of course.
Well, like if you have masks, then it's like but that's.
I mean that in all senses of the word.
Masks,
it could be an identity. It could be something, a facade, it could be something physical. And I think that's a big lesson that you'll learn someday.
Oliver just turns absolutely white.
Alright, well, we can see we're making you quite uncomfortable. If you ever need us, I'm always in my office, and, well, I wouldn't pester Blue Spark's class. They're rowdy, but nothing compared to yours, I'm sure. You're Class F, right?
Yeah.
Well, keep up the good work and good luck on your assignment. And she sort of like goes to exit, and Blue Spark's just sitting there looking at all your papers and stuff, and he's like, oh, man, school wasn't like this when I was young. I never got to meet my heroes, that sucks! He sort of walks out. And you guys get a really good grade, and you're probably emotionally destroyed!
So... I'm just write until my fingers fall off. That sound good?
Y'all stroll up to Sub-Zero. Everything is slippery as hell. It is a liability waiting to happen. Oh!
Do you have powers?
She picks up the bench with you on it! What exactly are your powers anyways?
Sam also lives at the bench.
Are you in the market for anything specifically you can disassemble?
Possibly a secret weapon that I can play with?